Connie! Yeah, could you come down and let us in?
He's on the stairs. Or the landing. I think he's on the landing.
Don't you think he might have scarpered by now?
You think so?
What with a noise sort of thing?
Well, have you got a front door key? You could throw it down.
Just a minute.
Not an awful lot of fabric in that 90, is there? I mean that in the nicest possible way. Oi, neighbourhood watchers, eh?
What's happened? Connie thinks there's an intruder.
Again?
Still on the landing, she reckons, having virtually screamed the house down.
Probably occurred. Yeah, precisely.
I've just remembered. There's a spare key under the flower pot.
Right, okay. Got it.
Did you see someone? Was there someone there?
Shh, don't worry. If there's anyone in the house, we're going to find them, okay? Right, lads?
Yeah.
Do you want to go and look around, then?
Yeah. Right.
There was definitely someone there, I swear. Imogen, you all right? Thank you. Hi.
Hi. I thought I just heard about what happened last night. Sounds terrible.
Wasn't great.
Anyway, I just wanted to say if there was anything I could do.
I wanted to thank you, actually, for the other night.
I was just helping out.
I don't normally hang out of windows calling for young men to come and rescue me. I don't know what the women of the village will be thinking of me.
Oh, well, we've all been there. I mean, I didn't mean... because obviously we haven't. Yeah. I think that's my phone.
Thank you, Justin.
Good evening.
Sweet at school today.
Really? Didn't have you down as a curtain twitcher.
I hope you're not planning on taking advantage of Connie's current vulnerable state.
She's asked me to go and take a look at her front door locks. Not that it's any business of yours, mate.
Is there a problem?
It's Laughing Boy who's got a problem.
You just don't take advantage of her.
I think Connie could do with a bit of company now that she's back at the cottage.
That's right. She'll be getting all spooked over there on her own.
What about it, Justin? Sure should be pleased with a bit of company. Play your cards right. You can get your slippers under the bed and get your old house back into the bargain.
It's not funny, Vince.
Why not? We all know how much you hated selling the place. You could have your cake and eat it there.
Oh, I don't think our resident sculptor would know his cake if it jumped up and bit him on the snout. Talking of which, I'm feeling a little bit peckish myself. Evening all.
How's Connie getting on, do you think?
Maybe you should ask her yourself. If you care for her. Do you?
Of course I do. So every time I get near her, I start talking gibberish. Perfectly right until I get close to her, and then some half-wit takes control of my brain.
Oh dear, you have got it bad, haven't you? But you know, it's not the end of the world. If someone's fond of you, they're inclined to put up with the occasional bouts of drivel.
Absolutely fine. I'm really enjoying living in my lovely cottage. I didn't realise you liked it quite that much. Sorry. I've never gagged for anything in my life.
No, I was never too keen on Lawrence, but that was not a nice way to go.
Darts team will miss him. Pushed his luck, though, didn't he, with his womanising?
That's true. There'll be one or two people out there with motives. Not mentioning any names.
Yeah, but he's got to be on their list, though, isn't he? What with his being so smitten by Connie and Lawrence trying to muscle in on the two of them? Not saying he's the murdering kind, of course.
Very decent of you, Vince. Thank you.
Mind you, I'm not so sure you could say the same about the subject of his affections. Definitely a troubled soul, our Connie. What with her nightmares and sleepwalking and screams in the middle of the night. Who knows what's going on inside that pretty head of hers?
Connie's one of the gentlest people I've ever met.
Absolutely. Lovely person.
I'm sure you're right. But it's worth bearing in mind that anyone who's shown any amorous interest in her so far has ended up with their throat cut.
I'm going off this pub.
I thought I might find you here.
Hello. Oh, sorry, you want to go in?
Actually, Justin, it was you I wanted to talk to.
Oh. Shall we? So, how you been getting on?
Well, I'm staying at Mrs. Stroud's tonight, but it's not ideal. I've decided to go back to the cottage tomorrow. Police should be pretty much finished by then.
You sure you'll be all right there on your own?
Well, that's why I wanted to talk to you. You know, you said if there was anything you could do for me to just ask.
Yeah.
I wondered if you might come over for supper tomorrow. I think I'm going to find the evenings a bit difficult, and I could do with the company. If you're not doing anything.
No, of course, I'd love to.
Oh, great. About 7:30.
Great.
See you then.
That's not true. I positively disliked him.
Ah, and why is that?
A liar, full of himself, rude, the list goes on.
And he didn't like him flirting with Connie.
She'd have more sense to have anything to do with him.
How long have you known Connie?
I met her the first time when I was showing around the cottage.
You lived there with your ex-wife, didn't you?
Girlfriend.
What happened there?
She walked out on me. She needed her half of the house, so we had to sell. I'm not a wealthy man.
Well, we'll need her contact details in case we need to get in touch.
Well, she was quite good friends with Imogen. You could try her.
Imogen Stroud.
Used to say they were going to yoga classes in Corsten, and they'd go out on the pool together. Not sure which one was worse. Hi.
Come in.
I brought you some flowers.
Beautiful, thank you. Oh, I'm sorry. Look at me. I'm really glad to see you. Oh, what a day I've had. That Zuki Richardson, honestly.
What happened?
Oh, I don't want to talk about it. I just want to forget about her and enjoy myself. She won't be ruining this evening. Come on, let's get some water for these flowers. 2 extra bedrooms and a bathroom. And downstairs, it will be a nice, roomy kitchen diner and a snug.
Wow. It looks very good.
What a fantastic evening. I really enjoyed it.
Me too. God, it's that time. I should be going.
It's been really nice having you here, Justin. Someone I can trust. Does that sound odd?
No, not at all.
There's a bed made up in the spare room. How would you feel about staying the night? It's my first night back in the house, and it would be really reassuring to have someone here with me.
Of course.
I mean, if you have to get back.
No, I'd be happy to stay.
Fantastic.
Connie? Connie, are you awake? Perhaps you could wake up now. Connie, Connie, do you think we better wake up now, Connie? 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 Connie?
Justin!
Yeah.
Came into his room and got into bed with him.
But the injuries.
I was trying to hold her off.
Of course you were.
She was getting quite, well, amorous in her sleep.
Poor you. Be quiet, please.
I think it'd be a very good start to the physical aspect of our relationship if she woke up mid-session, so to speak.
Go. I'm so sorry. Oh, Justin. It's me you should be arresting. Can we talk, please?
Yes.
We've got so many of the same CDs. Thank you.
You know you can stay here if you want.
After what happened?
Well, I might have to tie you down to the bed, but... I mean, I didn't mean...
I know what you meant.
I'm sorry to trouble you, darling girl.
Connie, why were you so stubborn about keeping the school open?
This is about the school.
Yes. Howard wanted the school to close, so the ownership would revert to him. Those are the terms of the covenant. It was worth a great deal of money, and Howard needed it.
So all that stuff about supporting the school. You know,